Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? This is Ethan bringing you some more Draft Day Sports College Basketball 2022. This time I'm doing the video live just to see if anybody, hops in. You never know. Most likely not, but you never know. So, gonna be continuing with our stream save. Believe we were at South Carolina State, so we'll pick back up there. I think we had a pretty good run, and we got knocked out in the first round, but that's okay. So took a little break, but now I'm back. Good heel. Remember good old Jerron Charles, Brandon Thompson. So yeah, we were at the staff hiring here. I remember we didn't get that many good jobs. I mean, this was just our second season. Yeah, we went 25-8. 25-8 at this little small school is great. We won the conference tournament. I mean, man, that was actually really, really good. So, 12 prestige. I don't think we need to hire anyone. Let's go ahead and just get through this signing really quick, guys. So, yep, should be okay. Hopefully they don't take other jobs. But yeah, I decided to do this one live just to switch it up. Might just depending on how I feel, go live or just record it myself. Felt like playing some today on stream. Just kind of do a one take, not have to worry about editing or anything. So, right. If I do remember correctly, we are going to return a lot of this great team. I mean, we are a one-star school, and we have 2 4-stars. Now, this guy, I don't remember if he was a transfer or not. I don't think he was a transfer. I think we got lucky with him, but this is the guy we picked up in the transfer portal. So, enough talking. Let's see. What are our facilities? They're a D. We spent all the money. Honestly, I don't think they're going to give us facilities, so I'm just going to try and go for more money. The way we recruit, nobody gives a damn about our facilities. They're more like, yeah, we transferred because we can't, we don't like our other team, and we just need somewhere to go. They probably didn't do that. Oh, they did. How much? Let's see. They gave me 6,000. What a weird number. I guess I should have just went for the facilities. Like I guess that's like a camp. I guess it's like an extra visit. I don't know. Let's simulate through this season and get into the next season. Let's start off with this transfer portal. Let's start off hot. Hope everybody is having a good day. Had a good night so far, wherever you are in the world. Once again, this is the Journeyman save. I am role-playing as a Division II coach gone Division I. And we are going to see, the journey. If we can make it to a top school, if we can win a national championship. Right now, we're starting off at small schools like South Carolina State. And hey, I mean, we've turned them from a nothing school to winning 25 games. You don't win 25 games on accident. So we're doing something right. We just need to keep doing it consistently and keep getting some eyeballs on us. That way we can keep moving up. I'm happy where I'm at, though. No problem staying here. If we can stay here and just dominate this for a while and just keep boosting my reputation and skills, it's perfect for me. All right, so okay, here we go. Once this saves, we will buy our report, and then we will see these transferred. Check out these freshmen. I don't remember our recruiting class, so this will be kind of fresh. All right, we don't want to skip scheduling. Sure, just schedule whoever. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to be compared to other recruits. So conference, Alabama State joins the OVC, okay, and Texas Southern has joined the Big 12. So I enable conference movement. So this is some pretty regular stuff. Like Texas Southern joining the Big 12 happens quite a bit. So I've never seen Alabama State leave, really. That's a interesting one. They usually stay in the SWAC, I think they're in. All right, let's get this report. We have not that much money. I thought we had 50,000. We can't go gold report. We're in the southeast. We're gonna just go basic because we're just gonna rely on transfers. So we're gonna see who transfers out of our school, who we have left, and who we're gonna go after. And then we'll get into this transfer recruiting. Hopefully it won't take as long as last time. Last time it took like 40 minutes, but you know, I want to get the best players available. So I do like to take the transfers seriously. Hopefully we can get through transfers and recruiting within an hour, and then we can watch the games for an hour and call it a good night. Yeah, that'd be good to get through a season. Maybe get through 2 seasons. We'll see, depending on time. This screen usually takes some time since there's a lot of transfers now with the new version of the game. All right, there we go. Looks like this finished up. And okay, we still have Jerron Charles good, but we are looking a little thin. We need another center. Power forward looks well. We'll look at this in a little different. Let's see who transferred. So nobody transferred. Okay, so I didn't recruit a lot. Okay, that makes sense. So this is the first week. Let me take a look at the roster. Let's take a look at everybody. Oh, Jim Herring is not happy. Actually, let's take a look right here. So we have 2 scholarship point guards. We got Aimee Harris, who's coming up. I remember getting this guy transferred from Citadel. Yeah, he's not too concerned about playing time. That's why he stayed. He's pretty good at his what he needs to do for a point guard. Senior, knows our offense well, or not well, but he knows our offense. Pass and can handle decent. Not really a scorer or a defender, but he can rebound. You know, he's an option. We'll think about it. Jim Herring, he's definitely an option too. I think was he playing? He was playing off the bench, getting about 13 minutes, so he might be eyeing for that top job too. About 50% on team relationship. So I feel good on guards. We have James Smith still. I think we were gifted this guy when we started the save, so this is a really good player. He's on his senior year, so we're going to rely on him. I don't really like our depth. Robert Perry is not the dude. Doesn't score, doesn't have like a playmaking ability, doesn't defends 28. He rebounds. I mean, you can come off the bench, right? But I don't want this guy to be my starter. So we're not going to have to worry about it now, but definitely in the future, we're going to have to worry about shooting guard and point guard. But Luke Telly, I don't remember. I thought this guy was top 5 or top 10. So hopefully this is just me not having good scouting, but that would be a big disappointment. 2 small forwards. I like this. I like this guy, Colin Althoff. Interesting name, but He's a 3.5 star. He's a baller. He's really good all around. Good defense, good scoring, good free throws, outside shooting, passing. Does a lot of stuff pretty good. You know, doesn't do anything maybe excellent, but you know, little jack of all trades. We'll take that, man. We're a 1-star school. Larry Short, where you transfer? Transfer from FIU, huh? Did you play? No, you didn't play, but you're good now. You definitely developed. Can't really score. You kind of just good rebounder. Interesting. We'll see about that battle, but I think small forward looks good. Power forward, Brian Murray. I remember he was our recruit. Yeah, he played 25 minutes a game. He went 8, 2, and 4. So he's good. He can keep developing. I like our options. I think we want definitely another center. Maybe a forward and guard. Like one of each kind of like category, but not like just kind of best available. Jerron Charles. Yeah, this is the guy. I mean, this is the man who kind of carries the team. 12 points, 6.5 rebounds. Yeah, this is the dude. He is the anchor of the squad. And then it's going to be like Larry Short and Colin. Yeah, I really want to improve my guard play, actually. I want my center depth to be good and my guard play to be better. I don't like the guard play. James Smith is all right. Ime is all right, but if we can get better. I mean, he was a second teamer. Actually played really well, actually. 11 points, almost 5 assists. 11 and 5 with 3 rebounds. I mean, that's pretty good, actually. James Smith is a good quality, even though he's low. He's a really good quality. So a point guard. We'll see. Let's see who's in the transfer. Let me look at this magazine really quick at the centers, and let's. Here's the top 25, by the way, if you care about that. I don't. We're a one-star school. I think we're just coming off North Carolina going 40-0 though. So Maurice Barker though, this guy does almost 17 points a game, 3 assists. This guy's a stud, absolute stud. Big 12 all conference second team. I should just offer this guy a scholarship, honestly. Maurice Barker. Danny Hare from Memphis, almost 16 and 7. I mean, yeah, he wants to go to big schools, but the thing about the transfer portal is he might not get these offers. This dude is nasty. 19 points and 9 rebounds. Oh, brother, this guy from Vanderbilt's absolute. Yeah, he's an All-American across the nation. Man, if I could just like convince somehow, there's no way we get this guy right. This guy's a stud. This guy. This is why I love the transfer portal. You gotta learn to use these magazines and stuff like that. Like it helps so much with the transfer portal. Wow, we're gonna look at these guards here. Kentucky and Oklahoma. I want to take a look at those guards. So I kind of remember it by school. I don't remember it by player name. I sort by school because it's easier to remember the school and then who I was looking for. So I'll go up here and you got some interest, but we're a one-star school, right? We're gonna have to do our own recruiting, not let the AI pull the interest. So we have 3 scholarships actually. So I can go center, best guard available, best player available. I'm not sure. I really like. We're really stacked at small forward, maybe power forward. Doesn't hurt to always add depth. All right, so we're on guards. Let's look at that guy from Kentucky. Am I stupid? Yeah, I am. I already passed it. Wait, here it is. I'm like really out of it. Okay, so it wasn't this dude. It was this guy, the sophomore. There's no way we get him right. Shooting guard, puts up 14 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Doesn't turn the ball over. 2 steals. He's great at defense. Is Ben Helms. He was 5th ranked in the nation at coming out of high school. Whoo! Shooting guard. Let me just take a look at that really quick again. Yeah, we do have James Smith. I mean, dude, the depth. I mean, that dude is nasty. That guy might put James Smith on the bench. Let's look at the other guy from Oklahoma really quick. Only thing with the transfer portal is it's so laggy. Alright. Now, the guy from OU, Oklahoma, there you are. 32 minutes a game. You get 17 points, 3 assists. Turns the ball over quite a bit, but he's a good point guard, I guess. Maurice Baker. I mean, this guy, he's a senior, but he can help right now and kind of get us over that, like, bridge, you know? Like, kind of bridge us to the next year. Let's offer him the scholarship. I know it's a long shot. I really do know it's a long shot. So I'm going to come here and scout some other guards. Because I think I'm just going to take the best guard available next. But I want to go points by game and just start like scouting 10 of these guys from the big schools. This guy from Kentucky. I mean, I'm thinking about giving him the scholarship too. I'm going to look at a couple other dudes. But that dude might get the Scully. 10 points. Now let's look at these guys who popped off. I mean, this guy's from Nichols. He must be he's the freshman of the year and the player of the year. I mean, this guy's a beast. Northeast State, this guy must be. Oh, he's just a baller. Okay, I mean, we'll scout them out. I'm down. I mean, player of the year. I mean, this guy has to be what? Nothing. Some guys are just ballers, you know. All right, let's take 2 more. Let's take a look at, I want to look at that guy from Vanderbilt, the center, Drew Nelson. This guy could put Jerron Charles on the bench. There's no way he comes here, right? This guy is a hot commodity. I don't even know if I want to try. Danny Hare from Memphis. What kind of forward is he? Oh my lord, look at the awards. First team, player of the year and defensive player of the year. Danny Hare, what a savage. Dude, there are so many good prospects. I've never seen this many on just the first page. I haven't got out of the first page yet. There's still more prospects here. Not that many centers. That's not what I want to see. There's some good guards out this year. See, these guys didn't play as much. Let's look at the next tier, 11 through 15. No centers. No top-ranked centers. That's not good. I'm going to have to gamble on that Vanderbilt dude then, huh? Kevin Howe. Forward, 11 and 3. That's pretty good. Center. From Duke is transferring. I'll take a look. He's the next best. James Riley is the next best center I've seen on here. James Riley and this guy from Louisville. So let's take a look at Duke and Louisville for centers. Duke and Louisville, and then we'll just do scouting. We'll give some offers out, and we'll see what happens. I'm just probably going to go with best available player. All right, so we're going to switch this to center only. We're going to look at Duke and Louisville. All right, so Duke. Yeah, he didn't play much, but we're on centers, right? Let's do points per game. Yeah, we're just going to offer this guy from Vanderbilt the scholarship and just hope to get lucky. It's probably not going to happen, but look at this guy from Louisiana Tech. Freshman of the year. Maybe I should have gone after him. We'll definitely scout him. 15 and 6. 15 and 5. This guy's a beast. Dude, you need a good center. I'll run double centers if I have to. I want a great center coming off the bench. Let's take a look at these power forwards, huh? Just take a look at a couple of power forwards by points. Yeah, we'll do points and we'll look at the rebounds. 12 and 5 from Vermont. That's pretty good. I like that. I like that. American East Freshman of the Year. This guy's from TCU. 11 and 6. That's really good. 11 and 6. Let's look at these 4 double-digit guys right here. I like that. I like that a lot. Actually, I'm good with giving this guy from Vermont the Scully. I'm pretty confident. So are you really telling me that the power of the small forwards are? I'll run a small forward at power forward. They're telling me that these guys are the beasts. Yeah, you got this guy at 15 points a game. This guy from SMU at 11. These guys are, man. The American Conference was savage. You know what? I'm gonna gamble. I mean, this guy did 15 and 7. I mean, I'm gonna gamble on one of these top players and hope I get lucky on one. That's the play. Then we'll figure out a guy on the backup plan. Let's go. We want to get interest out of one of these top guys. Hopefully, I'll take any of them, man. The Vanderbilt dude is a savage. He's an All-American. What are the odds that just like the CPU just completely misses a guy like that? I mean, it could happen. It could definitely happen, but I think not. I think the CPU uses that magazine too to be like, okay, who should we go after? And yeah, that dude was serious. So we definitely need a center. So there's center's not debatable. We have to have a backup center. We want a small forward / power forward, but the best available, and the same thing for the guard. So none of them committed, but hopefully they're still there and they have some interest. I'm gonna just take a look at my roster again. Point guard's a little thin, shooting guard's a little thin. Yeah, guards are good. Guards, I can put someone in. Yeah, power forward I could use though. I mean, all right, just kind of keeping a mental note of what we can do to build this team. And we're gonna build it. We have a chance to build an absolute crazy dynasty here at this small school. Have any interest? No, they don't have any interest. Shoot, it's so risky to try to go for it again. Well, this guy's from Davidson. Yeah, the Memphis and Vandy. Oh my God, look at this guy from Vanderbilt. He's such a beast. 91 inside, 93, 90 on the offense. Indeed, this guy could win you a national championship by himself. Swear to God. 72 score. This guy is injures easily though. No work ethic. I mean, why do you need work ethic when you can just go out there and dominate? So we can. Oh. See, because we already offered him a scholarship and we gained no interest. So it would be just such a waste of time to try and do it again when I have these Bs available. But it hurts. Yeah, I'm telling you, it hurts. I want that dude so bad. Now I'm looking at this guy from Davidson and I'm like, hello. You know, he's pretty good too. You know, he's a sophomore. I mean, gosh. Put up 10 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Good per. I mean, is he just not? I mean, did he not get 25 points? Just not enough for you? Like, it's just interesting. It's the only A player. So we already targeted this guy. He's going to go to a bigger school. This guy's going to go to a bigger school. This guy has Ohio, Washington, and New Mexico State. Like, maybe I got a chance. Let me look at this guy really quick. This guy It's a good center. Can't score. Has a badge though. Attacker. This badge is worth more than the points here. This scoring or attacker, he'll get his points. He'll score. Disruptive force. He's a senior. Doesn't care. He's super disliked. Yikes. 9 points. He's he gets 8 rebounds. He got 8 rebounds average. I mean, this guy might cause you some problems, but he'd get you some points. It's kind of let's look at guards. Coppin. Apparently some B-worthy players. Nice outside shooting. Great passing, good ball handling, great rebounding. Does the flex. Doesn't care about playing time. I like that. He's a sophomore. Hasn't been playing. What, like, this is I'm like, it makes me question if his ratings are really what they say they are. He has no minutes. These guys don't have proven minutes. This guy has proven minutes. He's a Magnum guy. Not too concerned about playing time. Comes from TCU. 11 and 6. I mean, it's a good player, man. I think I might have a better chance at this Mitch guy, but he does have some nice schools. Interesting. I mean, not many guards in the C category. Who's this guy from Temple? 15 minutes a game. Terrible ball handling for a point guard. He's like a scoring point guard, but interesting. From Temple. Doesn't play bad. Doesn't turn the ball over that much. Decent from thing. I mean, this guy's a good player. I mean, we could develop him into something. Doesn't know any of our offense yet, but that doesn't, I mean, we just want talent. We have 3 scholarships. So I think small forward, we're going to try and hit this guy from Davison. We're going to go pretty big balls to the wall there. And we're going to go Magnum at power forward. I think he's the best available player that we got. And now I'm gonna look for a guard, I guess. I mean, I want to go with one of these guys for sure, but are their ratings accurate? You have to hope. You have to gamble. Right? This guy's from Oklahoma State. Take a look at these shooting guards. This guy's a decent player. He's pretty good. He wants minutes. I don't know if I can give you the minutes you want. You only got 9 minutes a game, but you got 5 points. Solid minutes. This guy, you played 25 minutes. You're not concerned about minutes. Dude, you did good. 13 and 4. You don't really assist, but I mean, you score. You get buckets. 42%. Decent 3 shooter. Man. Pretty good player, actually. I'm gonna go with this guy. I like this guy. This shooting guard type. We can go point guard a little later, but I think he's just better than this dude from Temple. This guy from Temple, he'll have to develop, and he wants minutes now. I just don't think we can. I just think this is the better option for right now, and he can handle. He can handle the ball. He can pass. He's adequate at it. All right, scout and contact. All right, let's break this down into having a look at a couple more centers in case that one doesn't work out. Take a look at 9 of these guys. Yeah, this guy from Vandy is nice. Oh, this guy's a 2-star. Oh, this guy's a good player. Just scouting players right now, just going through everything that we searched and just looking to see, who we can target, who we can go after, who's beast, who's not. Alright, let's take a look at a couple more shooting guards and small forwards, and then, or shooting guards and power forwards, and then we'll go from there. So, I mean, this guy's got potential. Rob Smiley, huh? Pretty good player. Very good player. I mean, this guy definitely shows up. At least he showed up for Nicholls State. Could he show up for us? Maybe. We are South Carolina State, we're nothing special. So, ooh, I didn't mean to look at that many shooting guards. Sucks. It's okay. Let's get some commitments from some of these guys, huh? Like, get some actual commitments. Oh, this guy has the sharpshooter badge. That's so good. He's a disruptive force, though. One solid minutes because he can put up 17 a game. Jeez. Holy moly. 40% from 3 on 130 made shots. Holy. This guy is a savage, but he's a disruptive force. Good shooter, good player, can develop. Let's take a look at these other couple. Definitely interested. I mean, 17 points per game is no joke. He's got a player type sharpshooter. This guy would put buckets. Okay, I'm gonna get some water while this sims. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, I hope we get some good players. One thing I gotta learn to do is to go back through when I scout and actually sort it by what I sort, and then look at the players, because some of the players that show up as like D's and stuff, they're still actually really good. So we didn't get anybody there, so that kind of sucks. That really sucks. So, all right, we're gonna have to go back through this and fix the game plan here. What's going on? We need a center for sure. What's going on here? All right, sorting by points per game, what we were doing. So we still have this guy who played in the MAC. He's not getting, still actually getting a lot of offers. This guy doesn't have offers. This guy has decent offers. Or I don't know if these are offers or just what he hopes. We are in the second week. This guy from South Florida, I mean, he's good enough. Good rebounder overall. Good scorer. Just block shots. He's a sophomore. He wants starter minutes. That's not happening, my guy. Not here. You are getting 25 minutes a night and you transferred? I mean, I know you're looking for a bigger opportunity, but damn, dude. This Mel DePina dude, he's got that badge. He wants to play. You'll definitely play. I really need a center. So maybe I need a... This guy has Tennessee and Cincinnati. Three-star. He's great inside shooting. Like, great inside shooting. Wants to play. Freshman of the year. Freshman of the year this guy was. Man, I mean, there's just so many good options. I just feel like I'm not getting them. This guy put up 9 and 5. It's pretty good still. Good block numbers as well. Oh yeah, he's got that cleanup badge. One solid Midland Horizon Player of the Year. I think I'm gonna go try after this guy here. I think this is a good middle of the option center that I can actually get. I think he has pretty good attitude. Yeah. You want solid minutes, we can give you solid minutes. All right, buddy, can you commit, or are we gonna have a long drawn out process again? And then we'll scout like 6 of these guys. All right, I guess, can I take a look? Let's now go to guards. Our next most needed position is point guard, so let's take a look. Guy from SMU is still there. I mean, man, I might just go with this guy from SMU and throw him in. Even though he's a disruptive force. I mean, if you commit to us, I mean, you are a baller of a basketball player, so. What else do we got? This guy's an A, apparently. (11-3-2). How much do I believe this rating that this guy has these stats for real? I mean, this is absolutely amazing for a freshman. Damian White, you're an A? You really have these stats? Or is it trolling me? I don't know. Only one way to find out, right? I mean, I kind of just want to get this over with, too, to be honest with you. Not having the most fun time recruiting, because it's getting kind of destroyed in this recruiting, man. It's only the second week, though. We're fine. I mean, there's plenty of options. I'll end up just taking a guy. I mean, this guy would have been okay. He has 5-star potential. I'm just hoping my scouting's right. Like, it says he's an A overall. I just, like, nobody noticed this guy? I mean, I hope. Okay. I mean, I hope. Hopefully the CPU is just bad. That's per game. Still got this guy at Nichols. 16 points. He's a beast. I like where we are at shooting guard, though. Pretty good. Pretty good player. Let's take a look at small forwards. This guy from San Francisco's not too concerned about playing time. Could put him in for depth. Maybe good depth. Knows how to do flex, which is part of our offense. That might be an offer for us. We have a lot of small forwards, so I just feel like that's not the best place to put that. But I don't know where else. This guy's a B. And he's good rebounder, great blocking, stealing, athletic, outside shooting. Actually, he's an outside shooter, so he could stretch. Doesn't care about playing time. 9 and 6. Hey, Sean Clark, welcome to the squad if you want it, man. It's all you, actually. I'm down. Offer you a scholarship. Start scouting some of these other dudes here. Alright, so what now I'm going to do is I'm going to just take the 10 best points per game that I haven't scouted and scout them, and then we'll go on. And hopefully we're on the right path to finding some good players and then getting through recruiting. I don't do a lot of high school recruiting, so it won't take me long to get through that. I only need to get one player to just let my coach level up that skill rating. So I should be able to go through that pretty quickly. This is where I do bulk of my recruiting, so this is what takes the longest. High school recruiting I should be able to get done in like 20 minutes because I just breeze through everything, pick one of the best guys from South Carolina who'll come, and then I save the rest for these transfers here. These transfers will do a lot more work for me than a one-star high school kid. So I love the transfer portal. It just allows so many opportunities for small schools like this to take advantage. It's a win-win for college athletes, and so it looks like we signed all three, so thank goodness. Damian White, Troy Bowler, and Sean Clark. So successful transfers. So Damian White is a point guard, 3-star according to what we look at. He's a disruptive force, but he's not too concerned about playing time. But he did average 11 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds at Indiana State. He will be a good addition to the squad. He can shoot it outside. He can pass. He can dribble. He can shoot free throws. Decent scorer. Decent rebounder. Good defense. Good the defense attributes. I like this guy, man. He doesn't score well on the inside. He's learning our offense. I mean, this is going to be a nice guy, hopefully, as long as he doesn't piss off the rest of his teammates. That's the only thing. So we'll figure it out. Jim Herring, did you play? We'll figure out starters later. But James Smith. So we didn't touch shooting guards, so hopefully we'll ride James Smith and Robert Perry and maybe a backup point guard for this season. And then we'll worry about replacing you later. I don't think it's a problem to replace shooting guard. I think that's really easy, actually. You can get a lot of transfer shooting guards at ball. So this Collin guy's no joke. You got Collin and Larry Short who are going to tee off for position here. Larry Short, did he play? He didn't play, so we'll see. You kind of got some. You're gonna have to prove yourself, you know. What offense am I running? Princeton in motion. Okay, so I'm actually running motion here. So I won't. Okay, I thought I was running flex. So I'm doing motion in Princeton. So actually, I want people who know how to run motion. Got it. Got it. We want people who know how to run motion. I thought, sorry, so in my solo save, I run flex and others. So Princeton and motion mostly. Okay. And then what do we do for defense? So we do man-to-man? Oops. Yeah, we do man-to-man. Okay. All right, that's fine. So, yeah, motion in Princeton. That's fine. Okay. All right, so let's see. I like our point guard. So we had a power forward, Sean Clark. He's a senior, so will help just kind of bridge the gap that we have this year. He's a good player, man. Rebounder, great defensive attributes with stealing and blocking. He's athletic. You know, not the greatest like pure scorer or defender, but you know, he gets the job done. Doesn't care about playing time, but you know what, man? You're gonna play. I mean, you're one of the best players on the team that transferred, and then Troy Bueller, the backup to Jerron Charles. He's a beast. He actually has a badge. He actually has a badge. Wow. He actually has some a badge over. He's really good at drawing fouls, but he can't hit the free throw, so that's not the best. This guy's a great player, though. I think we really nailed on the transfers this year. He wants solid minutes. We can give him the minutes. We can give him solid minutes. Just got to get along with your team, and man, if we just do it by overall, I mean, Sean Clark, transfer, Damian White, and Troy. I mean, you should not have this much talent at a one-star school. Shouldn't. It's crazy. So let's get through these transfers, and then let's get through recruiting. Let's get through the transfers. Let's get through recruiting real quick. I'm only gonna sign one guy. I'm gonna save the rest of the scholarships for transfers, and then, man, we'll go from there, and we'll crush it, man. You know. So I think the point guard, they said it was an A, right? And he didn't turn out to be completely up to the A, but he was still a decent level. So that was good. I'll take another look at Damian Collins once we're done here. All right, we're waiting for these transfers. We'll pick our summer camps. We'll get into recruiting. We'll blaze by recruiting. Should only take like 15, 20 minutes to get through recruiting. I'm going to go through it really quick, and then we can get into some games, see how these transfers and this team plays out. I mean, we got Jerron Charles still. We still have a lot of the pieces left from that 25-win team a year ago. And now we're adding on these transfers, which are some really nice pieces. I mean, we should be shooting for another conference tournament win this year. We should win the regular season for our conference, and we should win the conference tournament. I don't think that's a bad goal at all for a team that's coming back from a 25-win season, and they're returning a good bit. And then you add the transfers on top of that. Plus, you got a nice developing coach like me, and it's a recipe for success. So, if you guys have been watching this far for 50 minutes, I hope you enjoyed the recruiting. If you want to let me know how it is down in the comment section, I would really appreciate that. I'll keep coming out with these videos. You know, they don't get a lot of views, but I enjoy making them, so just want to make some more content of this game. This game is awesome. The transfer portal version of this game is absolutely awesome. I just want to see some more content out there. When I was watching these games back when I was like looking to buy it or just kind of like watching a series, I always like the long form content. So that's what I'm trying to make. So let's take a look. I want to take a look at these dudes again, man. These guys are so good. Damian Collins, he was, or Damian White, excuse me. Damian White, he was that A player. And, I mean, a lot of his stuff did look like A's. Some of these went down a little bit, but he was still really, really good. So I'll take that. He's a disruptive force, but definitely going to be a very, very high contributor. Man, this Colin dude is just... This is our... Was this... We got what? We added 2 freshmen? Yeah, we added the shooting guard, which I don't like. This shooting guard was... He is not good, man. It's not good. I hope he transfers, and if he doesn't transfer, I might kind of have to force him to transfer, if you know what I mean. It's just not good, and he's taking up a scholarship, so... That's why I don't like going for high school recruits at a small school like that. You end up with like half-star players when I could hit the transfer portal and look what kind of players I can pull. But this dude right here I pulled as a recruit. And he's coming in as 4 stars, and he's a really good player. So, I don't know. It's really random. But at least with the transfer portal, I can consistently get like 3-star players and 3.5-star players. And dude, look at Troy Bowler, man. He's trying to make a push to be the starter. I don't know if you're going to be the starter over my guy Jaron after Jaron did what he did last year. But I mean, I'm open to, you know, see who's the best. Look at our team for a 1-star prestige school. Gosh, shouldn't be happening. I mean, we just won our 6th conference championship. This title, this trophy last year. We had the coach of the year. So, all right, hey, let's get past this recruiting here. I'll try and keep an eye out for those magic bullets like that. Like our small forward recruit is an absolute stud. He's a 4-star out of 5 stars. Hopefully the game's not lying to me with the scouting, but he is a beast. And yeah, we have a beastly team coming together. I mean, Sean Clark is just a transfer addition that we have added, and the guy gets 9 points and 6 rebounds. We're gonna have that kind of contribution coming off of our bench, you know. That's great. All right, let's get these summer travels out of the way. How much money do we have? 33. We can go to the Memphis hoop and see who does good at Memphis. Roll with that one. All right, let's get through this recruiting. We're less than an hour in. I think just a little over an hour in, we should be able to finish up recruiting, finish up practice, get into the games, and kind of end after the tournament results. And that should be a pretty good episode right there for you guys. And then I can maybe work on the second one. We'll see. Or I guess technically it's the 4th one. Second one of this session I'm recording. So here we go. I expect this team to win 20 to 25 games again. So, all right, let's go and recruit. Tell you what, guys, it's going to be really easy. We're going to have 5 scholarships. Not a lot of people are going to be interested. We're in the South region. Let's look at people who are interested. That's not a lot of people, guys. That's 1, 5. Only a couple of these guys are out of the region, but now we're going to go to, we're from South Carolina, and we're just going to come to the full recruit list. And I'm going to add all the 3 stars and lower. We have trash academics, so yeah, I'm just going to add everyone. Our academics are so bad that like we might be able to qualify for these dudes who have 2.1s and stuff. So I'm going to add the 3 stars, and a couple of these 1-stars here through the first page. Just fill up the board. And yeah, 29 people. Sure, good enough for me. We're going to come back to the Southeast region. And instead of the full recruit list, I just want the people that I added. And here we go. We're going to go to town and see what we can make happen. Let's host those guys and let's watch film on the rest of these guys. Try and give these guys a call. Let me familiarize myself with this coach again. It's been about like a day or two since I played this save. So for 52-39, so we have good offense and defense and recruiting, but we need to work on everything else. So that's fine. Oh, so we got a new contract from South Carolina State to make. We got a $4,000 raise. Not enough to keep us here, but we appreciate the raise for going 25-8. So we have a contract here for the next 5 years, but we're going to prove ourselves and just be consistent, and we'll see where that takes us. You know, started off 10-20, and then we pulled off 25 bangers. All right, let's get through recruiting. Sorry for wasting your guys' time. Let's go. Let's get through recruiting. Let's talk to some of these guys, and I'm still getting hung up on the first pitch. Oh, come on. Man, these guys are stubborn. There we go. That guy gave me a little bit of info. Let's try and generate some interest with these guys. Nope. Bunch of lose my numbers. Alright. Let's go through this and then we'll get 2 camps. We'll get through this camp and the next one. And we'll just continue to do our own recruiting. I don't think these camps really matter to us. These camps don't really affect us here. So yeah, don't really care. He didn't think it was worthwhile. They all didn't think it was worthwhile. That's okay, you know, because I don't think it's worthwhile either. I'm just doing my job. So I'm just going to talk to these people who already have interest, because at least it's not as frustrating. Yeah, let's talk about your parents. Yeah. Alright, there we go, fine. You're cool, man. Let's talk to you. That was a good conversation. I appreciate that, man. Got a couple of things from you. See, Youth has been talking to our assistant. Let's watch some more film. Oh, we have some live scouts. Okay, let's do some live scouts here. Scout them out. Go through this recruiting. Go through the other 2 camps, and be exactly where we are again. The Memphis one is the last camp, so. Okay. These camps don't matter. Didn't think they were worthwhile. It's all good. I don't think the wood visits are worthwhile either, but you're at least taking them. That's all that matters to me. Let's host and scout these guys and come over here and watch some more film. And we're blazing through this recruiting. I don't really want these players. I just want the skill of contacting these players to go up for my coach. So. Can we get the rest of the info? Appreciate you, big dog. Tell me about the facilities really quick and your parents. Okay. The fact that these guys have some interest makes me happy that it's just like they pick up, so, and the successes go through, you know. Sometimes, most of the time. Alright, let's skip this. It's a dead period next, so we'll skip that. I'm not going to just talk to a bunch of 1-star recruits. We're going to skip through this, go through Memphis, and see what happens. Alright, I don't care about this recruiting period. blazing through this for us, guys, so that way we can get to the practice and we can get to the games. See how these transfers and these players do. All right, let's get through these camps. Once I'm at like a decently bigger school, I'll like pay attention to this more, but I've done this so many times, I know what I'm looking for in recruiting, and I just know that these guys are not my recruits that I want. People I want are in the transfer portal most likely. So these guys are not shaping out. This guy's not bad. Michael Oliver, but he doesn't care for us. Tyler Thomas doesn't care for us either, probably. That's one thing I want them to add is like if they're cool or not here. So Michael Oliver and Tyler Thomas are honestly the only players I care for. And they both have no interest. So let me go here again. I have 5. I'm gonna take all 5 scholarships and take them to the. I'll take them with me to the transfer portal for sure. Yeah, these guys are good, but they're just too good for. Yeah, East Coast is stacked this year. All right, so we'll just do our recruiting like normal. Scout these guys. Watch our film. Do our contacts. Actually, you know what? I don't care about even doing these contacts anymore. We can. We're just gonna make it to the offerings and home visits. Gonna find a guy that I'm just gonna throw a scholarship to, and we're just honestly gonna revoke it at the end of the year, or when the portal comes time, because it's just kind of not worth it to us, man. To be honest with you, it's just not worth it. These guys that we sign here from high school are not better than the guys that we get from the transfer portal. Just like, look at this guy that we got. This guy, yeah, he's really good, but then look at this guy. It's like completely 50-50. Like, if this guy doesn't transfer, I'm kicking him off. Like, I need this scholarship for another player. And when you kick somebody off, it does hurt your prestige, but I mean, come on. This team is already a low prestige. It's not like they're going anywhere huge, right? The only reason they do good is because I'm good at working the transfer portal. So I don't really give a damn about the prestige. I'll kick the guy off, take the prestige shit. Ooh, I go from a 1-star to a half-star. Like, doesn't matter in the long run, you know? I'm looking out for me in the school right now. All right, let's get through it. It should be August 1st, and we'll get through these. All right, hosting, good. Let's sim it out. I'm not even gonna go and talk to anybody. It's just I'm just want to get through it, because like I said, I'm offering the guy a scholarship, and then I'm kicking him off the team if he's not. If he's a 1-star, I'm gonna kick him off 100%. There's no need to have a player like that. You can do so much better, you know. Yeah. Just sim through. Let's go quick. Like I said, I told you guys I want to get through this quick. Let's go quick. Okay, I think I'm done hosting everybody till August or September 11 when we do the in-home visits. So we're pretty much good to go. We're just going to have to lock in on whatever prospect we want, and then hopefully they're not awful, and we'll, we're good. Okay, now that guy will just visit now all of a sudden. Okay, yeah, let's get there. Be honest, I don't want to offer any of these guys a scholarship knowing who I can get. But let me go and look and see where we can actually afford to have some just idiot be a placeholder. I guess like small forward. Or power forward. Honest with you, I don't want any of these trash players from this list, but I don't know. I'll just take somebody. Let's get to the in-home visits. All right, in-home visit time September 11th. Nobody's like shooting guard, shooting power forward. I mean, these guys are not good. Who's decent? You gotta try, right? I'm gonna give him a scholarship and tell him about location. That's gonna be our Hail Mary offer, and then our realistic offer is probably gonna be one of these dudes here. Alan Clancy, like he'll come. Gosh, I don't even want these guys, man. It's so sad. I don't even want these dudes. I guess we'll give it to. I don't know. These guys are. I mean, this is the same situation I had signing just this guy randomly. Like, I'm going to end up having to cut him, right? It's just like, I don't want this guy. So, but I also want my stats to increase for my coach. And I know it helps when you sign someone. It helps your ratings go up. What was it? It went up 3. Yeah. Alright, let's just, I guess, get this power forward, and we'll cut him if we don't like him. Just so I can get the boost, and like I said, I don't really care if... actually, I'm going to go for the facilities pitch at the end, so I'm not going to be worried about spending the money. Okay, we're good. We are good. If I don't get these guys, it's fine. If I get one of them and they don't turn out good, it's fine. I'm going to cut them anyways. Don't care about the prestige of this school. The prestige of this school is reliant on my ability to work the transfer portal and bring good players here. Not convince. So even Alan Clancy can't see himself playing for us. Man, if you can't see yourself, and then this guy says that he thinks there's better options, I'm gonna still keep nagging him. I'm gonna try, but yeah, I'm okay with taking no recruit. I'm okay with not improving my record or my coach's recruiting ranking. I think it goes up a little bit. It might go up like a point or two, but I don't think it goes up significantly. But I'd rather just keep the scholarship. Holy away games. Look at this bullshit. Excuse my language. The athletic director absolutely screwed this team over at any chance of success this year. Look at this, man. 4 away games. Dude, I'll be honest, we could start off 0-4. And then we got to play Sam Houston. What is this? So unbalanced. And then we get 5 in a way to finish. Absolute. What did our athletic director... What are we having to pay for? That little increase in budget now makes me get all these away games. Man, yeah, 20 games is looking tough. If we can win 20 games, that'll be really good for that schedule. Man, I guess I need to influence the schedule more often. That was brutal. Absolutely brutal. He's going to play for South Carolina. You know what? Respect, man. You got to offer to a bigger school. Go to it. Well, we're done with recruiting, so let's just get through it. That was brutal. I mean, I think we have like 10 away games to like 3 or 4 home games. It's crazy. I'd be happy to go 5-5 on the road, maybe even like 3-7, and like win our home games hopefully, and then crush conference play. That's the plan. All right, so what's the strategy? We're a motion team with Princeton as well. So, and then we play man-to-man defense. What does practice look like? Spend a lot of time on that. I like it. I like the practice plan. Simple. We run motion, you know? It's pretty simple. So I got to look for motion players actually instead of flex. I don't know why I was looking for flex. So I want motion and Princeton players. So, all right, let's get it popping. That looks all correct. Okay, no one fight each other. Let's do this. Let's set up our depth chart and let's get into some games for the last hour of the stream. No team incidents. That's what I like to see. Let's get through week 2. Okay, nothing. Week 3. Let's get it. Wow, I mean, I love that we're getting through the weeks without any big fights. This was going to be week 4. There hasn't been any problems with the team. Team has been pretty good so far. No disruptions. We'll see when they get on the road and they start not winning these games. It's tough to win on the road in these games. It's so hard. No team incidents, man. Let's go. 5th week of practice and then 6th week of practice. Good solid 2 months of practice for these boys, and now we're going to get into some games, man. But we'll set up our depth chart and then we'll get into some games. We'll see what the game thinks. All right, one more week, and then we'll set up our depth chart. Everyone will get their full week of practice. I'll be able to see who's playing. We got our depth chart figured out, and let's go out there and compete. Athletic director did not give us a very good schedule to help us out with the situation, but we are going to do the best we can. All right, let's set this depth chart up. Or let me kind of just visualize who I think should play. So I think here it should probably be Damian White or I want my transfer to play. putting up 11 points. So it's Damian's better field goal. He's a better jumper, better free throw. He's better, the best scorer, good passer, good handling, good enough rebound, good defense, best defense. I think he's the starter. I'm not gonna lie, I think he's the starter. He's not as athletic as like Jim Herring, but like he's got the skills, man. We'll see. We'll see. May Jim Herring and I may do know they know the offense really well. That's gonna play into them getting playing time. And then James Smith also is a beast. So, oh wait, that's a shooting guard. Jim Herring didn't play. He didn't play that much. He went 6-5 when he did play though. It's interesting. Like he knows it okay. And Jim Herring knows it really well. Our offense, so like that he might get the nod just because of that. This should be a James Smith, Robert Perry issue. I'm starting to see the freshmen take the job, so I'm going to give the job to the freshman, and then let the senior play backup role. Yep, I like that. Power forward, it's either Brandon Murray, who did start and played decent, 8.5 and 4 rebounds, about 2 assists. But do we have a better option? Oh wow, yeah. Sean Clark, 9 and 6. I mean, he's a good option, but then like, do we just play 2 centers? I mean, we have Jerron Charles, who's an absolute savage, and then this Troy Bueller guy ends up being a freaking beast too. I don't know how I can keep this guy off the court. Let's see what the AI thinks. So it likes Ime, and I don't think I disagree. He's good passing, knows the offense well. I don't think I disagree with this. I don't think I disagree. And it wants James Smith here. Yep, it's James Smith jobs. I do like that. I do like the freshman. Jeffrey Franklin. I don't know about that one, boss. I know he knows our offense, but Jeffrey Franklin? I mean, he was starting. So he started last year for us. And he got 9 points, assists, and 7 rebounds. He actually did pretty well. Got a block a game. Actually, he's very efficient. Oh, wow. And then Jerron Charles. So that means we're going to have Brandon Murray. Look at our bench. Our bench is disgusting. I want to move this guy up. This guy is the main dude. Dude, our bench is so deep. It is unbelievably deep. Now Brandon Murray will get that. Like Damian White. Dude, I feel like we're not doing this guy a service by letting him play. I'm being very honest. Like, I feel like this guy should be in the game. Is he really better than Duran? What? Imang over Duran? Yeah, I guess 71, 63. I don't know, man. I feel like Damian might be better. Do we give this guy a chance though? I really feel like Damien's better even if he doesn't know the offense as well. I'm going to trust the CPU on this one and trust that these offensive proficiencies, they help mean something, you know. James Smith. Yeah, I like the freshman here. I mean, we really lucked out on that freshman. This one, I'm not sure. This one, I might have to make the executive decision. Yeah, this guy's very good and proficient at offense. But, I mean, my guy. I mean, he was getting, what, 10 and 7 for us? It's like, can we do better? And I think we can. I think this guy is better. I don't think I can keep this guy off the floor. I'm going to do it. I'm making the executive decision to run 2 centers. This guy is just way too good to keep off the court. No, I want this guy to have center minutes, not small forward minutes. So this should fix it. So there you go. He'll get the center minutes. Even though he's a little undersized, he's only going to get a couple minutes. That'll help Damien, Short, and Herring to split that. And so, unfortunately, I mean, Sean Clark, this guy who also transferred, gets left out. But could be like he's a good kind of like bench piece, I would say. Yeah. I mean, our team is deep. Our team is deep. So I'm playing 2 centers, a small forward, and then James Smith. The only one I'm not too sure about is Ime Harris, dude. I think the other guy transfer that we have might be better, but I'm gonna let the team run like this and see what happens. So before I let we simulate these games, guys, I'm gonna quickly take a 5-minute break. I will be right back and we will get these games started. I'll keep it here on the roster page and I'll be right back in 5 minutes. We'll finish up this season. All right, guys, I'm back. And now let's get these games started. We got our depth chart set up pretty well. We got our best players in. We got a good bench. Let's go and win as many games as we can with this brutal schedule that we have. 4 games on the road, on the start to start. We have 5 out of 6 games on the road in November. So let's... Man, if we go 3-3 on the road, I'll be impressed for November. So let's get through November. Yeah, let's go to December 1st. See what happens. Hey, let's go. We start off with a big win against Kent State. Jerron Charles puts up a double-double, 10 points, 11 rebounds. That's good. Hey, maybe we can beat these. Oh, man, Brian Murray already suffering an injury very first game, man. Come on. I'll take a look at that after the Mississippi game. I mean, it's not going to be a factor. We already got to play these guys up real quick. Ole Miss, I mean, this is an SEC school, man. Even though they're not a great SEC school, it's still an SEC arena, you know? SEC prospects. It should be a tough challenge for us. Oh, we played them really tight, though. Not really tight, but it's a tough ask. Go beat an SEC school while you're from the Nobody Conference. I think we're the MEAC, I think they call it. Yeah, MEAC, Mid-Eastern. All right, so we got Lafayette on the road. So we're 1-1 so far. I don't think Ole Miss was a win. I don't think K-State's a win. So if we're going to win any games, it's going to be at Lafayette and Sam Houston State, which is our home game. So we've playing 3 road games in our first 3 games. So if we go 2-1 here, that'd be great. Let's pick up this win. Don't want to lose to Lafayette. Let's go. Big win, man. We scored 110 points. Look at that. Dropping absolute numbers. So that's pretty good for the first 3 road games. Now, this ask against Kansas State on the road is a little preposterous, if I'm saying that lightly. Like, to say that a 1-star school from South Carolina, not South Carolina, South Carolina State, you know. We ain't gonna beat the Wildcats, man. It's just, sometimes you just gotta be realistic, you know. You ain't gonna beat the Wildcats, dude. That's a tough ask. We couldn't beat Ole Miss, right? Thought we had a better chance at Ole Miss than K-State. Be interesting to take over a K-State program. Let's see, can you shock me on a Tuesday? Let's see how we can finish out November. We're 2-1 right now. We've played nothing but road games. Our athletic director absolutely hates us. He's like, "Lay man, we got to pay the bills. You got to play a bunch of road games." Oh, we played them to 5, man. So close. All right. Let's play Sam Houston. They're 3-0 at home. Let's try and get the dub there. That would be really, really good. Let me take a look and see if this guy's still injured, and take a look at the stats. See if I want to move anybody around. We've lost all the games that we've lost and won the surprising road games. Can we get the job done at home? Not surprising. You know, we're competitive in those games, but it's so hard to win on the road. Sam Houston State, you're going down. We're the Bulldogs, baby. Let's go. Big win. Jerron Charles and Troy, both our centers going off. All right, let's stop and take a look at maybe that box score and maybe the stats for the year so far through these first 5 games. 3-2, not bad. 3-2 is actually pretty good considering our schedule is absolutely brutal. So, whew. Yeah, Troy, he had 16 points and 5 rebounds, 4 offensive rebounds. Wow, man. He's putting that rock back in the bucket, you know. Same thing with Jerron. Man, we are a grind you out kind of team, you know. How's Ime playing? Is he getting assists? No assists, 10 points. Oh, we're lacking in the assist department. Damian White definitely helps with that. So he's getting 6 and 2 off the bench for 16 minutes. So it's, and then Ime, he's getting 6 and 4 with majority of the minutes. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think that might have to be a swap. That might be a swap. You mean Damian White is doing just as good as you off less minutes? Yeah, that's a swap. I thought he might be better. I mean, let me just let the stats, look at the stats to realign with that. So, yeah, of course these guys are absolutely eating it up. 12 and 7, basically. Jeez. Yeah, I want Damian to play more. Jerron, 11 and 6. Playing well. Jim Herring, wow. He's actually putting up good points. Is it skewed by 1 game? No, he's actually playing pretty well consistently. James Smith, Brian Murray. I mean, we're letting the dudes get the job done, but yeah, he's just not a percentage at all. You know what? I'm gonna. There, you get 10 assists sometimes. Maybe it was just a interesting game. I want to let the senior play, but no, I trust my transfer. I mean, I let you transfer in for a reason, right? I think you're the better player. I'm gonna give you his minutes, okay? Don't let me down, okay? You don't know the offense as well. You transferred in. You should be naturally better. You can come off the bench and appreciate it, man. Hopefully you don't mind. Hopefully we'll see how this lineup goes. Let's get through. Screw it. Let's get through December. Let's queue up a couple games here. Let's get through the December. Let's get through our out of conference. It's pretty brutal. Let's see how we finish it. Let's see how we tackle a schedule like this. Hopefully we can do some good work. So our losses are to K-State and Ole Miss. And for a team like us, I think that's pretty good. And those are on the road. If they're on our court, it could be a little bit different, you know. I'm not saying we have the hugest home court advantage here at South Carolina State, but at least their fans wouldn't be there. All right, let's get this win against Pepperdine. That's a good start for this week. Let's start the first. Let's go. We end November great on a great win there against Pepperdine to go to 4-2. Now let's start December good with a win against St. Louis. I think that's an A10 team. Gonzaga putting a hurting on the Bison. I'd love to take over Gonzaga once my coach gets to that level. I could rack up many national championships, I believe. That is the goal. But I also like the idea of building a program. So not a program like this, but like, you know, give me a decent program that has a way to get there and a good budget, and we can build that. But first, we got to build the skills. We got to build a reputation to even earn those jobs. We're just a little nobody coach at South Carolina State. It's going to take a couple of seasons of consistency. Let's go. Big win on the road. That's a huge win for us. Winning any game on the road, even against a 500 team, is great. Now we got 2 games at home. Finally, it feels like we don't have any home games. It's only our like second and third home game. We've played almost. Yeah, we get 2 home games and then right away go back on the road for a long road trip. UAB, Alabama, Birmingham, they should be tough. Conference USA, they're always a tough basketball school. In this game, it actually can be built into a crazy kind of dynasty if you stick with them long enough. You just gotta spend the money correctly and get the budget increases once you increase in prestige a bit. Let's see if we can take them on home. They're 5-3. They're a very, very good team, even when we play them at home. So we need to be on our A game. Don't want to drop these at home. Let's go. We don't drop that game. Damian White's like, I got this, coach. Thanks for putting me in. Jerron and Troy are like, thanks for recruiting me from the transfer portal. Look what you got. And man, we're doing really good. We're 6 wins and 2 losses. James Smith's injured. Actually, let me take a look at the injuries. I did not take a look at those. Bucknell is 0-6. I mean, come on, that's a dub, right? Okay. So let's check the roster, and he just sprained his toe. He's always good. And Brian Murray, it wasn't anything serious. We're good to go. And I want to take a look at insights really quick. Does it matter? No, doesn't really matter for us. We're a pretty middle of the pack team, but I mean, through 8 games, we've handled the schedule well. We lost through the first 4, 2-2, but we won very impressive road games, and we're doing pretty good right now. We have a tough road stretch here, 5 in a row. That's brutal. And some of these teams are good. Oregon, a lot of them. I mean, we could lose we might lose 4 games in a row on accident at the end. Let's hope that doesn't happen, but it could absolutely happen. So, all right, let's finish up the out of conference. We're just at the start here. Let's finish this week, and then we'll start our brutal 5-game road schedule. Let's at least win against Bucknell, get us a 7-2, right? That's a start. Don't lose to Bucknell. We lost to Bucknell, man. We gave them their wow. We gave them their first win on our home court. Man, that's embarrassing, man. I don't even know. That's a tough pill to swallow. And now I gotta get us hyped up for this 5-game road stretch. That's a brutal one right there, guys. That's one right there where it just knocks the gut out of you, and you don't know if you believe in your team or not. You can't lose to an 0-6 team, man. So we got a kind of different team this year. I don't know. I mean, we could just easily run through our conference. Actually, that's one thing I want to check really quick, is I want to check the magazine to see where they had us previewed at the start of the year. Where did they had us preview at the start of the year here? Wisconsin, San Diego State, typical names, doing really good. Preview. We're the MEAC. They expected us to finish first in our conference, or they predicted us first. And then right behind us is Coppin State, Delaware State, a couple other state schools, Morgan State, NC Central, yeah. Okay, yeah, so we're predicted to go first and win the conference tournament, win 15 games. You know what's good is nobody's had huge attitude issues. I'm going to take a look and see if anyone's angry. Jim Herring, he's doing better. Robert, you probably aren't mad that you aren't playing, but let's just see if you guys will take some sucking up. Nope. But everyone for the most part is all smiles. All right, let's just finish off this brutal road schedule and style. Let's get through them. Let's start with Fairfield. I think that can be a possible win. They're 2-6. We play them on their home court. Anything can happen. Let's try and get a win there. We'll start there. Come on. Let's get this win. Oh, come on. Lose by 7. Jerron was stuffing up the stat sheet, though, but come on. That is such a sick one. I have a bad feeling on a streak of losses here. We got Wichita and Oregon. These are two almost guaranteed losses, I hate to say. Our next possible wins at Gardner-Webb. We're going to be a 500 team, 6-6. Yikes. I'm not sure what kind of team we are. Maybe we're lacking in the guard play. We're young at small forward. I mean, I like the team that we put together. I think it's just a brutal schedule. If these were home games, we would be, let's go! Oh my God, we beat Wichita State. Who the hell did they beat for their 7 wins? Oh my gosh, we beat them on their home court. Let's go. That makes up for it. Man, this team gives me roller coaster vibes. Like, you see, I'm so up and down with them. I don't know. You lose to Bucknell, a 0-6 team at home, but you beat Wichita on the road, and just like, what? Come on, guys. Let's get some consistency. But then they're also like, Coach, how do we get any consistency when all we do is play road games? And I'm like, you know what? Fair. We're from South Carolina, and we're going all the way to Oregon? Man, Oregon's giving us the check. I mean, I know Oregon's got that Nike money, but they got that Nike money if they're paying us to go take a L at their state. But we're going to fight back. I mean, you know, they're paying us to take the L, but don't mean it always works out like that, you know? We could get the dub. But we're probably going to take our $500,000 check and bring it home to the athletic department with our loss and say, hey, here, athletic department, fund the lacrosse team and everything else that comes with a paycheck game. Hey, we played them pretty damn close for a top 25 team, and we played them within 6. I'll take that for the boys. That's pretty good. I mean, there's no moral victories here, you know, no 8th place trophies, but I'm going to give us one. That was pretty damn good. You're not expected to win, okay? We got a paycheck, and we played those guys within 6. Well, we're 7-5, 2 games above 500. We got Gardner-Webb, Colorado State, and Vermont. Well, Gardner-Webb is going down. We grab Damian White dropped 28 points. Wow. You know, I'm very happy I put him in and pick up another road win. So we lose to Fairfield. We win against Wichita. Lose to Oregon close. Beat Gardner. Now it comes. So we're 2-2. Colorado State. Can you make it 3-2 or 2-3? Either way, it's pretty successful to come out that hard stretch. As long as we can secure the dub against Vermont, which, you know, when I seen us lose the Bucknell, I know anything can happen. So I'm not counting anything. We are playing much better after some embarrassing losses. Let's give Colorado State a tough game. Let's give these Rams a tough game. Yikes. They beat us pretty bad. Alright, they sent us home pretty bad. Pretty bruised up. But alright, hey. We finally finish the 5-game road stretch. Now can we get the win at home versus Vermont before we start conference play? That would be good. That would be really good. Come on, let's get this one. Vermont, they're a good team, 7-3. We've played more games than them so far. Let's take a good win. Troy Buller, he's putting in work. We're doing pretty good. 9-6 out of conference. I'll take it, man. I think that's a pretty good out of conference record. I want to see how many home games we had versus how many away games we had. I do not believe we had that many home games at all. I do know we lost to Bucknell, though, so... the goals are to win 15 games in the conference tournament, so we only need to win 6 more games to hit 15 games, and then, well, the conference tournament, I believe we're good enough to win it, so... No team incidents, though. That's really good. Let's take a look at the schedule. So we went 2-2. So we had 1, 2, 3. We had 4 home games. Then we went 3-1. And actually, there's an easier way to see this. So we're not even... Wow. Apparently, Maryland, Eastern Shore, and Morgan State are just ballers. But look at that. They've had 7 home games versus 7 away. We've had 4 home games, 11 away games. We've won 6 away games. Our net is pretty high because of our absolutely brutal schedule. I mean, absolutely brutal. So, other than that, I mean, it's a pretty tight rate. A lot of 6-win teams. We're a 9-win team. It's pretty interesting, I guess. So, all right, let's get through the first. So apparently we don't play anybody this week. We get a week of rest, and then we get Maryland, Eastern Shore. So we'll get through this week and then start the conference games. So I guess, yeah, I mean, we don't have a lot of conference opponents, so we basically get an extra week's rest. So we're just gonna let this sim by really quick. Not worry about these games. Some of these are in conference for some. For most conferences, for us, it's actually some out of conferences still. The next week is our start of our conference play, which we are expected to do very well in. I'm hoping. I don't remember what our record was here, but I'm hoping to at least pull off 6 games in conference. I think that should be a good way to get to 15 wins. We're just focused on hitting our goals, maintaining good reputation. Continue to have a good trajectory for this program. Make sure it either rises or it maintains being at the top of the MEAC. That's our job right now, is to make sure South Carolina State stays at the top of the MEAC. Stays competitive. Just want to take a look at this pie chart. So Colin, dude, actually, this guy isn't impacting, even though he's a great player, he isn't impacting the game as much as it looks like. How about Larry? Is he having an impact on the game? Oh man, he is apparently doing pretty good. Should we put Larry in? I like our freshman developing. Also, I mean, nah, we'll keep it like this. All right, let's just continue on. Let's get started with conference play here. Let's get through January. Okay, let's get to February. I wanna get through this season, so let's go ahead and go through the first half of conference play. We'll see how that goes. The first month coming up on a little less than 2 hours here, so hopefully we can be done in the next 30 minutes or so, 30 to 45 minutes. Have this just a little over 2 hours for a season where we got all our recruiting in. And well, we didn't really do any recruiting. We tried to do recruiting. I didn't recruit that hard. We lost on the road. That's a really good team. They're really good. They're 11-4 this year. I kind of wanted to take a look at their roster, but that's okay. I also want to get through the season. But we got through recruiting. We signed a lot of transfers. We didn't sign any high schoolers. We tried to go after one good player who did well in camp, but he didn't want to come. And I saw no reason to try and approach any of the other guys. I mean, I could just for the ratings from my coach, but I was like, I'd much rather have this scholarship for a player. So we have 5 scholarships for next year, so we're going to bring in one of each position, and we're going to try and keep stacking onto this roster and hopefully build something that can compete and be at the top of the MEAC conference every year. Let's get some wins going though. 9-7 is kind of like a sleep. You know, it doesn't have me very excited. Let's get this win. There we go, baby. 11-point win. Troy Bueller putting up some work, baby. 23 points and stuff in that staff sheet. It's a big win at home. That's a good week for us. Let's finish up this week and start our next one. We got Howard and NC Central. NC Central, they're not good. We got them at home. Howard, they're not a great team, but listen, we're still trying to figure out what we are as a team too. So we need to stay focused and not let Howard down lightly. We're playing in their home court, so anything can happen. But we can handle these 2 games. I believe this is a good chance to go 2-0. I believe if you're a good team, you win against teams like Howard on the road in their home. And I do believe we're a good team. So let's get this Tuesday matchup going, and let's take care of Howard. I believe if we're a good team, we should be able to beat these guys on the road. No, it's hard. No, it's hard, but they're not a great team. Let's go, boys. Rally together. Rally together. Go out and play together. Play for each other. No, man. We lost by 3, 1 possession, and some dude's ticked off about it, you know? Let's just see how... Let's rebound against NC Central. That's tough, dude. Let's get to this Friday matchup against NC Central. Play it out. I wanted to see what that incident was, I guess, in the injury, but it's okay. Look, we got to take care of our business first here. I do not like losing, so we're going to go 1-1 again. If we lose to NC Central, I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to absolutely flip out. There's no cursed players and locker room option, but I would do something similar. These guys have lost 16 games already. Are you kidding? Do not give them a dub on our home court. We've already done that to Bucknell. Play well. Alright, there we go. We played well. Alright, so we got the win. We went 1-1 on that week. Not terrible. Let me make sure somebody's cussing out somebody, you know. So we're 2-2 right now. Troy was, dude, why are you mounting? You're a starter. You're both playing. Troy, chill. All right, you're getting 12 points and 5 rebounds. I understand, but just like relax, man. Just like, I understand you're putting up buckets, but I need you to just like chill and just keep on balling. Alright? For goodness gracious. So we went 1-1. Let's finish off this month. Got a few days left. 14 days left. Let's go. Finish off. We had a decent week. We went 1-1. Got another hard week coming up. Coppin State at home. It's no gimme. Morgan State, they look like the leader of our conference, and they are 15-4. They are looking like what we were last year. So we will see, though. We will put our best foot forward and try and knock them off. Let's see if we can just take care of Coppin first at our home court. Wouldn't mind ending up at Cincinnati or some school. I want to be able to win a national championship. A 33-point win here, we'll take that, though. I want to be able to build my own program to greatness. I want to be a legendary coach. I don't care about building my own program, actually. Like, I want to build a program, but at the end of the day, I want to win championships for me, too. So if that means I got to hop on a school that's willing to just drop the resources that's already a blue blood and just make them dominate, as long as I'm winning championships, I'll be considered the GOAT, even if it's at a blue blood. All right, Morgan State, they're 16-4. Man, this is probably a tough one. They're so good. I kind of want to pause and see how they're so good, but I'll just run it through. I want to get through this season. Already 2 hours in. We probably got another 30 minutes to go to get through the national tournament and everything. So these episodes come out between 2 to 3 hours. That's what I figured. We played them close. And we have another incident. I'm not gonna look at it, man. If these guys want to fight, go ahead. But just if you just went out and played ball, we would be better. So we'll go 1-1 again for that week. We go 1-1 again. We're a 1-1 type of team. Apparently, we win on the road. We win the games that we need to, and we lose the ones that matter most. But we'll see here. It's not my fault that there's 2 15-win teams now in the division or in the conference. All of a sudden now there's just some stud teams. So everybody's looking at me as a coach now, and they're like, see, his 25-win season was just a one-time thing. He's not good enough to run a bigger program now. He still has to be able to rebuild his own program. We got to prove them wrong on that one. Let's get this win against Norfolk State. See, it's interesting. Like, Norfolk State is a school that, is from Virginia that I would coach. And we beat them up. But it's no different than South Carolina State. And we're like, they gave South Carolina State, they gave us the offer, gave us a chance. So we're going to stick with these guys. We do have some loyalty. We do respect loyalty, but we do want to win as well. We're loyal, but we want to win. So we need the resources. All right, can we beat Maryland Eastern Shore on... Yeah. Is he mouthing off at him still? This guy needs to calm down. Hey, chill. Says he'll try harder. I like my team. I just think we gotta just keep on grinding. What are the standings? Wow, we're right in the middle. It's a weird MEAC this year. There's 2 17-5 teams looking to, one of them's going to get left out, and then there's just us in the middle with everyone else, and the bottom part. Some of these guys are shooting for an at-large bid. I don't know if they'll get it, but... So who's on the bubble watch as of February 1st? So who's in, who's out? Boise's out. So Maryland's 21-0. Wow, good for them. Texas would be a cool school to take over. Milwaukee's in. Yeah, I think we're still on the outside looking in. We are not going to get an automatic bid. We only have one for here. So, oh yeah, here's Morgan State. Morgan State got some work to do. Got some building to do. All right, let's finish out the conference. Let's get through this. Oh, can we get a big win against Eastern Shore? Mess up their NCAA tournament chances a bit. It's a Friday game, so we play one game this week. They're a 17-5 team, huh? Are they that good? They really that good? Can we sneak in a little dub? take their momentum. Oh my gosh! 3-point loss. Another 3-point loss game. Those hurts. Gosh, that could easily be a win. No. Wow. I just now want to get to 15 wins. I just want to win 2 more games. I think we got Delaware State, right? They're not a good team. Dang. I don't know if this is a product of... Now we had a really, really tough road schedule, and now our conference schedule is a lot tougher than we thought. It's pretty brutal, actually. Oh. So the only way we're going to make the NCAAs is if we win our conference tournament. Otherwise, we're looking at a CIT, CBI kind of bid, which is not a prestigious tournament at all. But for a school like this, it's a postseason tournament. So we'll take a run at it, but we're just going to have to build some consistency, build up our reputation, keep building the school. Let's see if we can get a win. Oh no, things are falling apart for the school, or for at least this basketball squad. We're just going to have to make do with the pieces that we have this year. I don't know how we regressed so hard. Man. Is it just the level of competition caught up to us, huh? Is that what happened? It's just like the level of competition caught up? I don't know, maybe, but... now the goal is just to maintain some consistency, see if we can we've kind of had a down year, right? This would kind of be considered the down year kind of era, and then hopefully next year we can bounce back with some transfers. I got 5 transfers coming, so hopefully I can land some big name transfers and get some dudes in here who can play, or we just keep building our reputation slowly but surely that this is a contender in this conference, and maybe some decently sized school will take a chance on us as a coach. We are only making 80. Let's go. Let's take a win against Howard. We are only making 84,000, and I do like to role play the money thing a little bit. So let's go. I like that win. Let's go. Let's get some momentum going. Let's get to 15. We're 1 away from 15. That's the goal. I also think about like like the way role playing this and being like, I'm an East Coast boy. I always wanted to travel to the West Coast and live on the West Coast and just kind of see what it's like to live on the West Coast. Should I take a West Coast school job so I can explore my personal life of living out on the West Coast? But so we'll see about that. That can always play. Let's go. 4-point win against a 3-win team. Not ideal. We played them on the road. Anything can happen. I'm happy we won and we got 15 wins. I'll take that. So I'll call this a successful season. It's definitely a down season from what we had before, but I think maybe the 25-win one was maybe a compliment of us having a really easy out-of-conference schedule. As well as the conference not being as good as it is this year. So, I mean, Morgan State has 20 wins. They're trying to make a statement for the NCAA as an auto bid. I don't know if they'll get it. We'll see. It's really close. There's a lot of good teams out there. I mean, look at Central Florida. They're 19-9 in the AAC. They're making a name for themselves somehow. They're not a great prestigious school. Coppin State on the road. Let's go. We'll find a way to get a win. Oh, I think we're a CIT school, though. I think we're a CIT, CBI, maybe very, very low level NIT. But I don't even think we're low level NIT. We got 2 more games here to finish off. I mean, so we have a chance to go either. Well, let's see. Morgan State. That's a tough one, right? Look at all these team incidents, huh? People yelling at each other and stuff. You're yelling at each other while we're winning games. So we might not hit the 20 win mark this season, which I'd say is a little bit of a disappointment, but I'd say Morgan State and the Maryland Eastern Shore boys really overperformed. I mean, I need to see this roster. I want to see, like, how's it 21-6 worthy? I want to see their rosters. Who okay. Ooh, Robert Perry's like one of our back off, dude. Who is the? Oh, it's a walk on. Hey, dude, get off the team. I'm sorry. Just why do we have walk on? We don't need you. 10-2, 10-2, dude. They're 21-6 each. We're 3rd place right now. I mean, these guys. I mean. Well done to their coaches. Their coaches have built a very good team. I mean, who's the coach? Coach is pretty good, actually. 6 years experience here. I mean, I think they just have a very experienced roster this year. Or like, who's making them dominate? I don't understand. This guy, this senior. Oh yeah, 17 points per game and 5. So a 2.5-star player is absolutely carrying the pipe. 17 points, 3 assists, 5 rebounds, and a steal. Oh my. So like they just found a way to have this guy dominate. He's just gotten better and better and better every year. Did he transfer? No, it's just gifted. Got better with the program, and then you got this. So you got a point guard and a shooting guard that they're really good at. Maybe I need to look into the point guards and shooting guards, huh? I mean, they just have a great dynamic duo. Like, that's tough. Great dynamic duo, and they have competent rebounders. So, all right, let's play them up. I feel like we have a team that should be able to compete with that. What about Maryland Eastern? How's their coach? So is about the same. Their roster is pretty good too. Sky, yeah, 16. So these guys they found these like standouts that they were gifted still. Interesting. So they got like a 2-headed monster, but we have like a 4-headed machine, but it's not really like operating properly for us right now. So all right, let's send them to the conference tournament. Morgan State at home. Invalid roster settings. What happened? Oh, garbage time. Garbage time center minutes. I don't care. Let's give them to Brian Murray. Alright. Do we get the job done or no? We beat the 21 win team. Let's go. That's the biggest win of our season. That's huge. Big win at home. We put a big pipe in their dreams. That stings for them to lose that game for their NCAA hopes. Hey, we're looking pretty. We put up 17 wins. I'm proud of this team. I think we've done a pretty dang good job with the pieces we had and with the competition that we had. A really brutal schedule. I think if we had an easy schedule, we would have hit 20 wins for sure. If we had an easy out of conference, I could have called and asked for an easy out of conference. I just let them do it. So, can we get to 18? 10 and 18, Norfolk State. They're bad. We're playing on their home court, though. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. We're still a middling team. Do we get the job done, though? Can we end on a high note? I'd love to end on a high note. Oh, man. That's anything but a high note. Well, we end 17 and 12, 8 and 6. 8 wins out of 14. I think we could have pulled off 10, but I guess 8 and 6 is okay. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's about third place. It's about third or second place. We definitely didn't win in the regular season, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and get through the NCAA tournament, and after the tournament we will call it a stream, call it a video, and I will get working on episode 4, and we will just continue to have some consistency with this team and try and build up the reputation of our coach, and just work along. You know, you can't win it all, right? You can't even win it all in your conference every year. It's tough. So 17 wins. I believe we'll be able to make a little noise in the conference tournaments, and we should make a postseason, like a CBI or CIT. I think that's pretty reasonable. Not that they mean anything, but they mean something to us. So we will try and get it, but we will let this finish it off and get us to the end of the regular season and start conference tournament play. I want to take a look at the standings. Final standings for the regular season. Who's the regular season champ for the MEAC? All of that good stuff. (17 and 12), not too bad though. Nothing crazy. Nothing that's gonna win any crazy awards. It's a lot better than a lot of teams in our conference. So. Alright, so this should be end of the regular season. Should be able to see some standings. Get these emails out of the way. Nobody's going to be declaring for the draft from us. Nobody's going to be a Norton finalist. This guy is a beast. I want to end up at a school like that where I can pull those beasts. All right, let's take a look at the standings. So Maryland Eastern Shore is your regular season champ for the MEAC. They played well, man. They definitely earned it. Morgan State is just in there looking in. Wow, we might be an NIT team after all. We have a 76 net. That's actually pretty high. That's NIT worthy for sure, or CBI. So Maryland Eastern, congrats. That might be automatic bid worthy. We'll see. I'm not sure. Who's on the outside looking in as of the start of conference tournament play? BYU at 21-8 records on the outside looking in. That's pretty tough. Same thing with Houston. Maryland 29-2. Great teams. Great teams up here. 2 ACC schools. Buffalo, interesting. So who's the last large bid? Ole Miss. They've beat us. They have an interesting record, 17-13. I'm sure they have some tough wins. Maryland Eastern Shore, nope, they are still on the automatic qualifier, but if they lose, yeah, that's close. Morgan State's on the outside looking. GMU 19-10, 21. Yeah, it's a lot more teams on the like a lot of power conference teams on the outside looking in ahead of you guys. So it's tough. 21-8 for BYU is tough. All right, let's go to conference tournament play here. Let's get through this, guys. So I don't. Well, I mean, if you've stuck this long, you've wanted to watch, you know. So. Let's take a look. MEAC. We finish with the 3rd seed, so we get Howard. Neutral court. We're favorite, right? All right. Bulldogs, come on. Let's get the job done. Let's see how far we can go. Let's go, Bulldogs. Let's go. Let's go. James Smith, Troy Bueller, Larry Short coming in there off the bench. Making some noise to get our 18th win. To go 18-12. I think we're an NIT team if we don't win it all in our conference. Now we get Morgan State. We get the matchup on a neutral court. Let's see what happens. Let's go, baby. We beat them huge. They're not going to the tournament. We're going. We have a chance to go to the tournament. Let's go, baby. We knock off a 22-win team. The number 2 seed. And in order for us to get there, we're going to have to win the whole way. We're going to have to win. Our second conference tournament, we're going to have to go back-to-back. Can we go back-to-back conference tournament champions? Back-to-back MEAC conference tournament champions. The South Carolina State Bulldogs versus the Maryland Eastern Shore. Maryland Eastern, they look like they've probably locked up a spot, but the South Carolina State, they need this. They definitely need this to make it in. Let's go, boys. Otherwise, we're headed for the NIT. Let's go! We win by 5! And we're headed to the NCAAs! We're back-to-back MEAC champions! Let's go! That's so awesome! Let's take a look at that box score. Wow, we take out the 25-6 Maryland Eastern Shore on a neutral court. When everything's neutral and everything's fair, we come out on top. What a game. 10 lead changes, 4 times tied. Crazy amounts of leads. Absolutely incredible game. This dude had 46 points in this game. I've never seen a number like that so high. Honest with you. Oh my goodness. 11 of 18 from 3. Absolute savage. Who played well on us? Jerron Charles played well. Butler played well. He had more rebounds and points. Great bench play. Just absolutely amazing bench play. I love it. Wow. Jerron Charles. We are going to the NCAAs back to back, guys. Now, it hurts when you make it to the NCAAs, and it's hard when you don't get a win because your prestige doesn't go up that much, which I disagree with. For a school like this, the game, I don't know, no developer's going to watch this, but for a school like this, for us to even make the tournament, that should make our prestige go up quite a bit. A school like this isn't supposed to make the tournament. When I've made the tournament 2 times out of the history's 7, right? So they only had 5 before, and now I added 2 additional ones. That's huge. Back to back, that's huge. So I would like to see a lot more added to that conference prestige worthiness. So, hey, we go back to back, though. We are the conference tournament champions. We are going to head to the NCAAs. We cut down the nets for our conference. We got the shining trophy. Let's get through the rest of these, and let's watch the selection show and get through it, man. I guess this is going to be closer to 3 hours. I didn't expect us to make the NCAAs. It's so awesome. Now I'm curious if Maryland Eastern Shore, do they still get in, or do they get pushed down to the NIT now? I know Morgan State will probably go to the NIT. Oh, this team showed resilience during the postseason. And or during conference tournament, and we were able to make the NCAAs. That's a win for this team. We actually met all goals. We won 15 games, and we won the conference tournament. So Florida's your SEC tournament champion. They're both going to end up going to the tournament anyways. So let's just see the final look at it. Maryland absolutely crushed. North Carolina crushed. Just crushing. Everybody's crushing. Who's in, who's out. They're like, watch the selection show to find out. All right, let's do it. I'm in. Top ranked. Oh, it's Duke, North Carolina. Wow. That's the biggest rivalry ever. Duke, North Carolina. Who's going to win? ACC championship on the line. UCLA back to Pac-12 champions. North Carolina takes it by 10. Wow. Tough game. Duke's still in it. They still got a chance. Just not for the ACC crown, which ACC crown is worth just as much as a national title. It's hard to win that ACC tournament. You win that ACC tournament, you're worthy of winning the national title. All right, let's watch the show. Let's see where we end up. We're South Carolina State. Let's see if Maryland Eastern Shore and Morgan State have a chance. I doubt it. Maryland Eastern Shore has the best, but we'll see. William Mary, Pennsylvania. So we're not in the play-in. That's good. Yet. Seattle from the WAC, I think. Actually, I have no idea. Don't quote me on that. All right, so we're not in a play-in game. Maryland. So we got an at-large bid. Or no, wait, we got an automatic bid. Maryland and San Diego State are you 1 and 2 here. Let's go through this pretty quick. Alabama State, Illinois, TCU, Nebraska. Okay. Mount St. Mary versus Gonzaga. Good luck. Throw 3 in the 4. Texas State, Youngstown. New Orleans. Good luck. Buffalo. Good luck. Buffalo over Iowa State. Huh. Iowa State might pull this upset. Or it's not much of an upset. They're pretty evenly matched. All right. Tarleton State. Good luck. He got Wisconsin. Eastern Kentucky. He's got them. Miami. Idaho. Are we in the last bracket? George Washington makes it. That's a school I would coach. George Washington. That ties into the Virginia-born play. A DC school in Virginia, that would make sense. So I guess we're in the last bracket. So where did we end up? Are we at 15? No. Are we at 14? No. Are we a 13? No. What are we, a 12? No, we're not a 12. We are a 12. Okay, we are a 12. So we get Arizona State. Oh, they think that we can keep it close. We could pull off the... We were a 12 last year, so you know what? We get the exact same seed. Look at that little bulldog, man. Look at that bulldog. All right, we're in Boise. It's definitely a tough bracket for us. We have to play Florida or UC Davis. I think we have an okay shot to get to the second round. That's about... That's about all. I mean, this little win chance thing has us as slight favorites, actually, over Arizona State. Look at that. We've built a comparable roster to compete with Arizona State, where they actually believe we have the advantage. So we'll see. I don't know if I completely believe that, you know? But, hey, we got 2 conference tournaments. Let's see. Let's just look at the MEAC really quick. Boom! South Carolina State, baby. Bulldogs back to back. Let's look at our trophy really quick before we try and go put somebody on upset, because, I mean, this is beautiful for this school. But anyways, now we just got to put someone on upset alert, and we just made the MEAC mad because these guys now ended up in NITs or CBI games. Maryland Eastern Shore did not make it. They got left. Oh, they got left out in the N, I, and the T. Are they a 1 seed? No, they're not. They're a 2 seed in there, but that's a pretty high seed still. Morgan State got a 6 seed. Maryland Eastern, though, they're NIT bound. We punched them out. We only get 1 bid. We punched both teams out of qualifications, and we took over the spot. They went in the NIT. At least Maryland Eastern still has a chance. So, all right, can we upset Arizona State? I think they're a team that is has a chance to be upsettable. More NIT action from our boys at Maryland Eastern that we knocked off. Have fun in that tournament, guys. I know you much rather have our position out, and they lost, so they're out. So there's no more tournaments for those guys. So here we go. Arizona State, first round. Man. Guys, I know I said it last time, but whatever happens, happens. This is a great result for the Bulldogs of South Carolina State to make the tournament of the NCAAs again when we weren't expected to. We dropped 20 wins. We did good, boys. Now, let's just go out and dance and see if we can put somebody on upset alert. No, we cannot. We lose soundly by 15. So we make the tournament. We win our conference tournament. We make it, and we just don't have enough. All right, let's see who made the Sweet 16. We'll take a look at the bracket really quick, and then we'll get to the end of this episode, and we'll call it a stream. And we'll get to next year. 20-13, we made the NCAAs, took home the conference tournament championship trophy. I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with that. Oh my God, somebody lost here. That's really important. I don't have a 1 seed here. No, wait, North Carolina. There's a major upset. I'm going to have to check that on the second half of this bracket. There's some major upset. All right, let's check the bracket. We got the 1 and the 13. Oh my, Colgate beats Arkansas and beats Tennessee to meet the Sweet 16. Congrats to them. Illinois beats Texas Tech. Congrats. Otherwise, pretty good. This is pretty much chalk. Milwaukee upsets Wisconsin. Oh, Eastern Kentucky beat Villanova. That's what I didn't see. There's no 2 seed. Oh, and then they beat St. John by the 3-point win and then the 2-point win to make the Sweet 16. Alabama must be like, thank you so much. But maybe you don't want to play this team. I don't know. Milwaukee versus Texas. My lord, this is the year of the upset. Wow, let's Memphis made an upset there, but let's see how this goes. It's quite the upsets there. Let's get these guys to the Sweet 16 or the Final Four. We are in the Sweet 16. Duh. All right, let's see who's gonna go to the Elite 8. Can Colgate do it? Colgate, Illinois, Purdue, and any upsets there? Duke over St. Mary. That's what I see on my screen. I have Maryland over Colgate. I have San Diego. I have all the... No, Purdue over Gonzaga. That's an upset. So there we go. I thought I saw Texas beat Milwaukee there. Texas beat Milwaukee. Alabama beat Colgate. UNC won. UCLA won. So, yeah, so we end up with the 1 and the 2 on that first bracket. And then Purdue. Wow, so actually Purdue and Duke on this side. Purdue beats Gonzaga, and then Duke meets St. Mary. All right, this is the Elite 8. Wow, Duke gets over Purdue, so Duke makes it to the Final Four. Are they trying to get revenge against North Carolina for winning the championship last year? And they will be playing Maryland. Now, North Carolina's still in it. They got a tough UCLA team, and then we got the 3 and the 4 matchup here. So, good luck to them. North Carolina gets the job done, so they enter the Final Four as well. They are holding their end of the bargain, and they are trying to go back-to-back. So, Alabama makes it. So, you end up having a Final Four of Maryland winning this over San Diego State, and they will play Duke, who had a tough game against Purdue. Alabama beats Texas, the 4 seed, soundly, and North Carolina handles UCA soundly. It might be a North Carolina and Maryland or North Carolina and Duke. North Carolina looks very much unstoppable. They won it all last year. They went 40-0 this year. Alabama, they're still in it. They're trying to make a run in basketball. Like, apparently they switched focus. So, let's get through the lower level tournaments here. Let's see who the champions are of those. I'll give them their respects. And then we will go through the regular tournament, close out this episode, and I will see you guys, after all that's done. And we'll start another season tomorrow. And I hope you guys enjoy this. So LSU looks like they won the CBI, something like that. That's funny. They had to play Dixie State. Yeah, they won the CIT. Wyoming won the CBI, and California ends up winning the NIT. So congrats to them. NIT winners, California. They are a 1 seed. They got left out. CBI, so played really close game in CIT. Close games, actually. So NIT, Cal's like, yo, we should have made it. Yeah, just because I'm curious now, I want to look at Cal's, what record Cal had. So I'm just going to look. They were 24-12. Or, let me see, before they made that NIT run, what were they? 19 and 12. Yeah, they might have had a reason to be the last team in, but hey, NIT champs, congratulations. It's better. It's nice. Sometimes like that's nice over than getting knocked out sometimes in the first round, but I would rather make the tournament though. It is nice. So who do we got? Duke, North Carolina. Let's see it. North Carolina takes care of Alabama. They have a chance to repeat, man. North Carolina, they have the squad. They have the coach. Do they repeat? Who do they play? Maryland or Duke? I didn't see. They will play Maryland. So they will not see Duke in the Final Four. Will North Carolina go back to back? I mean, these were the two number 1, 2, like 1 and 2 teams the whole way. Yeah, 1 and 2 the whole way. And North Carolina is your national champion. They go back to back. They beat the number 1 overall team. They go back to back. One shining moment. North Carolina raises a banner, cuts the net, holds the trophy for back-to-back years. Unbelievable. Let's take a look at their incredible season. That's their second NCAA trophy in this save. That's their 8th in real life. I mean, this school is absolutely crushing the game of basketball. So they've just won back-to-back NCAA championships. Yeah, I mean, what do you say? I mean, last year they won the championship. Before that, they were in the Elite Eight. I mean, this school's here to stay. They were 40-0, and they were the champions of that year. Now they're the champions this year. It's going to be hard to beat this school. They're crushing it right now. Poor Maryland, double runner-up, against Alabama and North Carolina. That's tough. All right, so let's see here. I think I have enough time to get through these awards. Maybe see my job offers if I have any job offers. Probably not. Probably in it for another season. And let's see. Do we get Coach of the Year? Probably not. Maryland Eastern Shore coach probably should get it, but I wouldn't mind taking it from him. So Danny Manning actually gets Coach of the Year over Hubert Davis at North Carolina, which I don't agree with. But I also see why. I mean, this guy is taking Maryland, bringing it back, apparently. Not in real life, but in this game. So we got, you see your first-team All-Americans not here. Wow, this guy from Ohio. Congrats. This guy's an All-American. All right, so if we go MEAC awards, yeah, they gets Coach of the Year. Hey, we got Defensive Player of the Year, though. Let's go. 1 block and about a steal a game, and played really well. Troy Buller. Appreciate you, bro. So we don't get Coach of the Year. We do get a Jerron Charles, first-team All-American. That's good. First-team All-American, or first-team All-Conference, not All-American. First-team All-Conference. And we have James Smith and Troy. Well, so we got 3 pieces of hardware for the players at least. So I'm happy for them. Two second teamers, 1 first team. We had a pretty good squad, right? Like, I think we had a pretty good squad. I think just everybody else this year also had really good squads. So I don't think we can keep counting on them to have good teams, but we can have good teams. Now here, before I close this out, I want to look at my ratings for my coach. I want to see what's gone up. I want to show you guys what offers I might have on the table for my second pretty successful season at South Carolina State. We will see it, and we will end this episode since we're coming up on almost 3 hours, just shy of it. And I really do want to keep them between under 3 hours if I can. So I will go ahead and take a look at these offers and how we did at the end of the year. And we'll see. Most likely, I believe we should still have to stay at this school. I don't know if a program's willing to take a chance on us, but let's take a look. Coaching job available. Season review. We want it. Another banger. Another banger. Another banner. Absolutely. And thank you on the 15s. So now they're like, okay, we're okay in the top 3 and win 15 games. So they have nice expectations though. Did the prestige go up? Yeah, it went up 1. See, like it went up 1 for us making the tournament. Like, so our prestige doesn't matter. And then, pretty good season. We took a first round exit again, but we ended up winning 20 wins. This is still pretty good for Journeyman. He's growing. And actually, we can see his stats here. 56 and 44. What was that from before? So that goes up 4. And that went up 5. That's great. Scouting was 19 and recruiting's 52. So that's gone up 2. And yeah, my recruiting only went up 1 point since I didn't actually sign anyone. And player development's at 29, and from 24 it went up 5. And my reputation went up 4 points from 18. So the 20 win season did get me 4 points in reputation, so that was pretty good. A good season. I can definitely see myself staying for a 4th season at South Carolina State. I definitely do like this school. We're winning conference titles. I do enjoy that. So it's interesting. Let's see if anyone wants to take a chance. Probably not, right? Yeah, like DePaul, very low prestige and an absolutely brutal conference. Doesn't interest me at all. UC Santa Barbara, this was like that West Coast play that I was thinking of. Like, hey, maybe I want to move to Florida, like Daytona Beach, Florida, or maybe I want to go to Santa Barbara, California. I wanna experience life in California on the West Coast. I've been an East Coast coach my whole life. I've lived there my whole life. Do I want to become a West Coast coach for this school? Probably not. They play 20 conference games. Wow. Yeah, probably not for that school. I think I will stand pat and continue to build South Carolina State until we can have a better offer that's a little bit more intriguing. We always have more time to work on our skills. So with that being said though, guys, I think that's going to be it for tonight's stream. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you come back and continue to watch. I think next year will be a great year for this team. It'll be a bounce back year. Even though we did good this year, I think we'll do even better, and maybe that season will be enough to propel us up and make somebody take a chance on us at a higher program. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and hope to see you guys around. Peace.